Hello YouTube, it's 2012, December 6th, and I am 39 years old. And I decided to name this video, It's My Birthday, How Old I Am, how old am I? Because I wanted to know, am I middle-aged? Now, when I think middle-aged, I think the time you live your life, cut that in half, right in the middle, and that's middle age. So if you're going to live to 100 years old, then middle age for you would be like 50 years old. Now, I would figure that there'd be a formula for finding middle age. Because I'm a logical, linear person, okay? I don't think 55 is middle age because maybe only a dozen people around the world are ever going to live to 110. And 60, I mean, there's only been a couple people, two people that have ever lived past 120, so this to me is not middle age. Um, but my formula would be to look into the census, or statistics of the average life expectancy of, say, Caucasian males born in 1973 like me. And if the life expectancy is, say, 80 years old, then middle age would be 40 years old. Simple as that. Um, so if you take my age, 39, and you double it, then you get 78. And I can see myself living till 78. You know, I certainly don't want to live to 100. And I doubt I want to live into my 90s. You know, by then I'll probably be really sick of life. Uh, anyways, thank you to all my Facebook friends who have wished me happy birthday. I won't forget you, and very much appreciated. Um, but this is, but the thing about middle age too is those damn seniors keep pushing the bar of what's considered middle age, because to them everybody is young. So which to me is kind of skewed. There's teenagers who think I'm old. Like, give me a break, seriously. Because they're very young. If you're 12 years old, you know, the rest of the world is basically older than you. You and your 12-year-old friends do not make a big portion of the world. I'm sorry. Everyone else is older than you. You're very young. That's a fact. Okay, the world timeline, time itself, is not correlated to your young baby age of 12 years old. Okay, the universe is not synced into the clock of you being 12. A whole world's happened way before you. You're young, you're a baby, basically. If you're like 95 years old, then basically the whole world is more or less younger than you. You're old. I mean, when the majority of people are older than you, you're young. When the majority of the population is younger than you, you're basically old by logic, right? So, but this is basically my perspective. Age 0 to 12, babies. That's what they are to me. They're babies. You know. Um, age 13 to 18, kids. Age 19 to 25, very young. And age 26 to 35, adult. Maybe 25 to 30. And 35 plus, maybe 40 plus, middle age. Because most people are going to die in their 70s, 80s, or 90s. That's pretty much it. When you look at when people die, so 70s, you might see a bit of a curve. 80s, you'll see a much steeper curve. And 90s, very steep, steep, steep curve. So it becomes an exponential factor, basically. So that's basically how I view the population around me. Now, I think I'm older than the mean average of the global population. I remember researching this once. If you take the ages of the entire population and you average it out, I think it's somewhere around 30, maybe 25. I'm older. I'm older than most of the world. Yeah. But of course, to those damn seniors who are pushing 80 and 90, I'm just young. So to them, I'm probably a kid. And they're skewed, senile, corrupted minds. But what do you think? Do you think I'm middle-aged? I think I'm middle-aged. So, anyways, I get progressively excited about getting older and older and older because there's less bullshit I have to put up with in life. For example, I never have to worry again about going back to high school. Big fucking bonus. I never want to put up with that bullshit ever again. As with the bullshit of being a teenager, gone. Never have to do that again. Thank God it's over. And in 5-10 years, you know, I can breathe another sigh of relief because my daughter will have gone through her teenage years and they'll be like, oh my God, I don't have to worry about that anymore. Gone. So this is why I get excited about getting older and older and older. Now, I always thought it was kind of stupid when people say, oh my God, you're old. Because you're going to get old. It's going to happen to you. Unless you die very young, you know, if you're calling somebody old and you're going to die young, man, you're the one everyone should be feeling sorry for because you won't get a chance to live your life. But if you do live your life, you're going to be old. It's happening to you all the time. And it's going to happen to you. Guaranteed. So, but yeah, that's pretty much about it as far as that goes. I was going to open up with a whole new video here, but I'm not sure if I really have time. But it's not like I have a time restraint, you know. So anyways, I mean, in my 30s, I set 3 world records, set or broke, you know, got myself published in 2 books. So, in some ways, my 30s were like the best years of my life. And, yes, people might think youth and young is where it's at, but if you look at the average age of Olympic marathoners, they peak in their early 40s. So, you know, the best doesn't always come when you're young. Sometimes the very best stuff comes with age, right? So, yeah, 39 years old I am. Oh, it's exciting, yes, 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 yes. Uh, and, so, I'm happy being 39. And today I'm 39. But am I middle-aged? And I don't want to hear from everyone saying I'm old. Seriously? I mean, come on. If you're like 15 years old, I mean, come on. I've got shirts that are that old. Like, I've got clothes that are older than that. I have shoes that are older than that. Like, I mean, 15 years is nothing. You know, so... But, yeah. So, it's my birthday today. Holla.